Hi, this is Christy Warnick, and I am doing another testimonial for Peter Schink. And so I realized when I did my last testimonial, I forgot to add in an update that I had found out that day. So I had been working with a client and their 90-year-old father who she wanted me to work with him for mental clarity. And like I'd said in the last video, I had worked with him with some sessions, but the mental clarity part, that was something totally specific that I used the Terra Resonator Plus for. So I used the Terra Resonator Plus, putting his name on it with the words mental clarity. And so that was something totally separate that I had been working on for him with the sessions. And so I wanted to see what results I got from just using the Terra Resonator Plus with this. And so, I just set the intention. I saw him as being youthful, energetic, and just having that clear mind, clear thinking. And I just set my intention, asked that it be linked to him and honor the space in which it existed. And I used this every day, not all day. It was several hours each day. For like 2 weeks or so, and it was a difference. It was a big difference in his progress. But in the previous video, I actually said that I had tested out of 100 where was his mental clarity at, and I tested based on just whatever that meant to that highest source that I was connecting with, that I was asking for, and started out as a 35, and recently has been like around an 80. So it went up 45 points, and I had someone else double check that too. And so it did increase 45 points. But here's the update. So I received a message from his daughter because I asked her, had she noticed any changes with him? And she said that he actually they were playing a card game, bridge. And she said he won 2 card games. And that was a big improvement for him. So that actually was a kind of like just a sign that there was a change. So that was really good for him. And I am testing and checking on him, and he is doing much better from his energy that I've checked with and checked in with him, and he's doing much better. Here's the other thing. I also mentioned in my last video that I had been guided to put together many of Peter Schink's products. And it was the Terra Resonator, just the first one that he has, the regular one. And then the Myrrh Compass Rose on top of that. And then I used 4 of my I Am pyramids, one in each, right outside of each corner. And then I was guided to add in a few crystals and then put all of these names and intentions around it for myself, but my clients and some of my family members as well. And so this is what it looked like after I put it all together and put, like, my information is here, and then all of my clients' names and pictures and intentions and a family member, family healing up here. And like I said, I used some rose quartz there. There's actually up under here, there's the HFA for travel, and there was an amethyst back there. And so there was a lot that I was just guided to put together and get creative with. And it was just something that just came to me one day to do. And so I actually checked in today and to see how everyone was doing and how it was working. And out of 100, what was the light score of overall? How was this out of 100%? How much was this helping people? How good was this working for them and helping them? And it was like a 99.5%, and which is really good. And so, I mean, it's so close to 100 right there. And so I'm going to continue doing this. I'll put it to, I unlink it either day or night. I do one or the other. I don't do it 24 hours a day because it is a lot of energy. It's a big energy field that's created around all of these people. So and it's very important. I wanted to mention this. When you're working with these products and you're putting all these together and you're you're really working with them a good bit, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. That is what I was guided to do and to tell my not my parents, but my clients, and also my family members. So like my father and my, just any family, my son and husband, I've told them all, stay hydrated. It's very important to be hydrated, stay hydrated as much as possible. So that's what I was guided to. And so I've contacted my clients, I've contacted like I said, just family members, and said, okay, stay hydrated, because energy flows and it's a lot of energy. So it's good to stay hydrated. So that's a good thing I was guided to tell everyone when they're working with a lot of these. And since I had so much put together and there's so much energy around what I put together, it is very important. So I wanted to let them know that, and let everyone else know that when you get creative and start adding and putting in a lot of these products, they do work. And that's a sign that they do work. When you're needing that extra hydration, that means energy's moving. That means, things are happening. That means things are shifting. And so that's a good thing. It's actually a very good thing. And so you just have to drink a little extra. It's okay. And so the other thing is, and this is something that has manifested for me. So I was so busy telling in the testimonials what I was doing for other people. And so now I wanted to let you know what's happened for me. So I've recently talked with many people, when they asked me what I want to do, and I was like, I really want to spread the word about energy healing. And I have a show on the Akashic Academy, The Power of Energy Healing. And Peter's been on there. I interviewed him several times now. And so, you all know about that. And so it's, and that's what I want to do. I want to share and spread the word about energy healing, because I am here today because of energy healing. Otherwise I would not be here. And so I am so grateful for energy healing. And that's the reason why I was guided to do this. I had to work on myself first and really get that taken care of and connecting and really allowing that to happen for me. And now I'm, it's my turn to maintain that. And then it's, about really, I was just guided that this was my path. This was my journey. This was something that I was meant to do. It's like a calling. So this was part of my wake up call, part of my course correction, as I call it. And so and now I'm so much more on course and on purpose by doing what it is that I do. So my intention with that is also to attract people that resonate with what I'm doing, my energy, and really putting out there what I do and how much it helps people. I mean, I've got tons of testimonials about this. So it's about attracting that. But in the meantime, I had put out there about, really wanting to get the word out about energy healing. And so that has started to really manifest for me very quickly, especially since I started using my combination here. And so what happened was I was contacted and just received a message one day from someone. They wanted me on their podcast. So they wanted to talk to me on their podcast, and it was a really short podcast. So I was like, sure. And so we did that last week, so it'll be airing next week. But then I think it was week before last, I was contacted, and like I said, it was after I'd put all this together and I've got on there all of my intentions, and I was contacted by a radio show. It's A1R psychic radio, but they go out to all different radio stations and actually TV as well. So it's on video and radio. And so it goes out to different TV stations online, and then it goes to Facebook. And so they have professional producers and all this stuff. And so they actually were looking for more light workers and healer types. And so she contacted me, and then I didn't, we set up a time for me to talk, and I didn't hear from her that day because she didn't get my message. And then next thing you know, I get another email from her. So so this was like 2 emails in a row. And so she's like, yeah, I'd really love to talk with you. And so I sent her back and said, well, I need some more information. And so she sent me all the information. And so we got together and we actually talked. And she offered me a show. And so that starts next week. And so this is, I mean, it's going to reach thousands and thousands of people. I don't even know how many thousands or even millions of people. I'm not sure, but I know it goes out to a ton of radio stations. I can't even keep up with how many she named off. And so it goes out to all these people. So I'm going to have a weekly 30-minute show there on Wednesday nights. And so that's going to be something, you know, I told her I would see how it went and we'd just take it from there. But it's amazing. I had someone contact me wanting me on a telesummit. And so I'm using, you know, healthy discernment with this and really checking in to see, you know, if this is something that's best for me and how kind of testing out the energy around these different things. So I'm being selective with what I'm doing because I do want it to reach the right audiences and the right people. So that has manifested for me very, very quickly. Very quickly. And so, you know, it's all part of the plan, and it manifested so much more quickly since I've put this together down, you know, on a desk and put all these things together, MDM products, all of Peter's products there. And I've just combined them all, and they've just helped so much, not only for myself, but, you know, like I said, other people as well. And so I just wanted to give this update because I totally forgot to add in what was going on. I realized it, you know, I was like, wow, this has just happened since I've done this. So surely there's a connection here. And I checked in, and it was part of this alignment. It aligned things and really, you know, is attracting these things to me that it is that I've set intentions for and kind of planted seeds basically by, you know, talking about the things that I want to do. And you know, like I said, to spread the word about energy healing and really getting that out there and that it does work, and kind of empowering people, inspiring people, helping people to understand that they don't have to suffer, and to really be free of that. And then to, you know, to really start with that transformation. I love transformation. That's the name of the show is going to be Energetic Alchemy. And so it's because I love to help with that, transforming your life. And so that's what it's going to be about. And so that just came up, and that was something I manifested, and I wasn't even really focusing that much on it. I like I said, I planted seeds. I spread the word by just talking about wanting to, you know, do what it is that I wanted to do with the energy healing and kind of helping more people with that. And so it really did manifest very quickly. You know, I don't know when I put this together. It's been a few weeks, but this just came up, you know, this past week or so. So it really started. Things started happening within a week of me putting all this together. It started happening instantly because I felt it. I felt just this overwhelming calm, if you can even put those words together. But it was just this calm that came over me, and I just knew that I had really, you know, found something with putting these together. So thank you, Peter Schenk, for all of these amazing products and for allowing me to be part of this whole all this that you have going on with this and your products and your website and being on my shows and really helping me to have these tools to help with manifesting and helping so many people. So I just wanted to say thank you, and I'm sure I will be checking back in with everybody. I'll have another testimonial after I get to kind of playing around with these some more. And I have some visions of some things that have come to me to mix and match some, but I want to finish this out and I can still be working on something else too on the side. So I'm going to play around with these a little bit more, and I'll keep you updated. So I will see you all again soon, talk to you all again soon. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.